Hello, friends. Today's topic, the email that nearly cost a vessel 48 hours. Why? Information doesn't make better operator. Thinking does. It's 0745 hours. An operator opened his inbox. 7,300 emails, ports updates, agent messages, weather reports, charters asking for ETA confirmation, technical department requests, bunker information, a normal morning, nothing unusual. He started replying immediately. One email, then another, then another. By 11 o'clock, he had answered more than 30 messages. He felt productive, busy, in control. But there was one problem. The most important email of the day had not been opened. Not because it was hidden, not because it was complicated, simply because it didn't look urgent. At, at 13:30 hours, the phone rang. The master sounded concerned. Have you seen the revised birth window? Silence. The operator checked. The terminal had changed the berth schedule 3 hours earlier. The vessel now had a very narrow arrival slot. Miss it, and the ship could wait almost 2 days, 48 hours, extra fuels, additional cost, commercial pressures, customer frustration, all because one important piece of information was buried inside dozens of other messages. Now, here is the interesting part. The real problem wasn't the email. The real problem wasn't information. The real problem was attention. Modern shipping has become very good at providing information, but information alone does not create good decision. Every day we receive weather reports, market intelligence, performance data, AI summaries, risk assessment, port updates, regulatory circulars. The industry has never had more information. Yet, many professionals feel more overwhelmed than ever because knowing more is not the same as thinking better. A few years ago, I met superintendent who taught me something I never forgot. His desk looked surprisingly empty. No piles of paper, no dozens of open screens, no chaos. I asked him, how did you manage so many vessels? He smiled, then pointed to a notebook. Only one page was opened. At the top, he had written, what has actually changed? Every morning, before answering emails, before attending meetings, before reacting to requests, he asked himself that question, what has actually changed? Not what is being reported, not what people are saying, not what appears urgent, what has genuinely changed. That simple habit helped him see patterns other missed. When freight rate moved, he looked for demand strength. When delay appeared, he looked for recurring causes. When machinery issues occurred, he looked for early warning signs. Most people saw events, he saw patterns, and that difference made him one of the most respected professionals in the company because shipping rewards anticipation, not reaction. Think about the best master, the best chief engineer, the best operators, the best superintendent. They all share one habit. They remain curious. Keep asking why. What changed? What am I missing? What pattern is repeating? The moment we stop asking questions, experience becomes routine. When we continue asking questions, experience becomes wisdom. And there is another lesson hidden here. Many professionals believe success comes from knowing more, but knowledge has an expiry date. Trade routes change, technology change, regulations change, charters change, market change. People who remain valuable are not those who learn the most 10 years ago. They are the people who continue learning today. That is why strategic thinking matters, not because it makes you smarter, because it helps you see what others overlook. And sometimes that difference is worth millions of dollars. Sometimes it prevents delay. Sometimes it prevents accidents. Sometimes it protect careers. And sometimes it simply helps you make right decision at the right time before everyone else notice the problem. So on your next watch, your next shift, your next operations meeting, pause for a moment before reacting to information. Ask, what has actually changed? That one question may reveal more than 100 reports. Thank you.